Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we have Dark Matter Shawn Bradley, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, as like of the video puts the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. But without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so Shawn Bradley, I'm not gonna lie to you, this Dark Matter Shawn Bradley is really good. Ain't no way other way around it. The more and more I looked at it, the more and more I started to understand, especially when you see this dude's jump shot and he can play power forward. It just makes it pretty crazy, especially someone like me that has like Zach Edey and all these other individuals. You can have an extraordinarily large lineup. One thing you want to see is that 7'6", 99 offense, 99 defense. Okay, now you look at his attributes. You know, his I did add a +4 to his 3-ball, so now he has a 79 to his 3-ball. Everything else is pretty much except for the ball handling, but you're not have to really worry too much about his ball handling, just because what he can do behind the screen with his move, which I'll show you in a second, is still gonna be really good. His block, his perimeter defense is low, his steal is low. That's the only thing that's gonna really hurt you if you are not somebody that's really keen on being able to, you know, even if you play a lot of off ball, you're gonna have to make sure you are at least hopping on Shawn Bradley to get him in position, and especially on switch everything. On transition, on fast breaks, he is going to be very liable for pick and roll because he's not able to pick up as quickly. But I did put a +4 also to his perimeter defense, and then of course his speed is an 83. I added a +4 to that because he had a 79 speed, and then it has an 80 acceleration because he had a 76 acceleration, so I added a +4 to that. So you can see, trying to get him athletically inclined. Again, lateral quickness was a 79. I added a +4 to that. Okay, that is very important. Okay, now one thing I will say is this: he does have 43 Hall of Fame badges. He has 8 gold. I did add badges to him, so the ones that I did add, I can just go ahead and show you real quick. So I added Hall of Fame Agent 3s, Hall of Fame Deadeye, and Hall of Fame Limitless Range. I gotta add Break Starter. I do not know why he did not have Break Starter, but you definitely need to have that. You need to have Blinders. You need to have Corner Specialists, and I did give him Slithery also as far as finishing around the basket. The one that I need to get him, but I don't have, is Open Looks. For some reason, I do not have a silver Open Looks badge right now, so I'm not able to get him the Open Looks, but I need to get that. That's why I have one left and I didn't add it. I'm not adding anything else for Pick Dodger and all that stuff. I'm okay with just having him being a spot up. It's perfectly fine with me. Okay, but again, at 7'6", you just can't beat that, especially at the power forward position. Now before we head over to I want to show you what is the big thing here. As you can see, as I change coaches, because I do not want to have Sabrina, but this is a different type of lineup I was doing to be able to try to get this guy, is Phil Jackson. So by Phil Jackson, as you see, he gives you your speed attribute of a +6. So now Bradley goes from an 83 to an 89 speed. 89 speed is actually really good. So keep that in mind. If you have Phil Jackson, you can use Phil Jackson. I don't know if any of these other coaches have that ability. Let me see here. Does Tyrone Lue? No. Okay, so Doc Rivers does add a +4, and he also helps with lateral quickness. That's a good one to use also, because lateral quickness is huge in my opinion, to be able to get that +4 speed now quickness. So that's another coach I've used for the longest until I got Phil Jackson a while ago. And I'm not sure what other good coaches will be the best utilized for, but regardless, I think that will be something to keep in mind. You can get a +6, and getting Phil Jackson is not hard at all, so you can be able to do that. Okay, but now let's head to the court and take a look at this shoot around. All right, so now we have Shawn Bradley. He has every single hot zone, and again, like I said, his jump shot is really smooth. So in my personal opinion, I feel like he has one of the best releases, especially for a big man. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. As far as the quickness of the release, it's the Osman base with David Nuwada. Very quick release, but regardless, I think it's one of the best releases you can get, especially for somebody as tall as he is, like I said. Now, this is the thing. His moving behind the back, it says pro, but I just want you to see what this is. That looks like, to me, even though it says pro in NBA DB, that looks like Jamal Murray to me, right? So he still has the ability, if that's not Jamal Murray, I don't know what that is. That looks like Jamal Murray. So actually, I can tell if I buy the, let me see here. I don't know. Is that Jamal Murray? Is it behind the back? Don't look like that's the behind the back. That look like it might be Jamal Murray. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's Jamal Murray. All right, that's Jamal Murray. So he does have that Jamal Murray. He has Nikola Jokic hop jumper also, so keep that in mind. He has a Nikola Jokic hop jumper. He has normal leaner. And again, just go ahead and get those agent threes on him, man. Again, he has Hall of Fame agent threes for me. But as you can see, he's going to be one of the better tall cards in the game. I would put him just below Zach Edey. I think Edey just has a little bit more quickness and speed. That's what puts him, a little bit ahead of him. But regardless, he is going to be very, very desirable and very good. And I just put him, he's now currently on my unlimited roster just because of how well he can play, especially that since he can play power forward. Okay, so that's going to be a big one. The big one right there. He has John Wall step back. And of course, what's even crazier, he does have Kyrie Irving dribble style. Now, again, as you can see right here, it's not like he's going to be the quickest explosion out of that, but it's still enough to where you can be able to cook up, especially, again, like I said, getting able to get that ball control up from using the Phil Jackson, a +6. His actual attributes right now for his ball handle is a 79. So it's a 79 ball handle. So 79, 80, 81, and 283. You could theoretically, if you wanted to, add a +4 to his ball handle and take something else off, and then be able to use the Phil Jackson, be able to work from there. But regardless, this is going to be a very strong card that you can utilize. It can do basically anything and everything you want. The release is what makes him very, very, very desirable. And he is a lock-in, so you don't have to worry about gambling for him. You can get him. So if you're just looking to get anybody, from that lock-in, he's definitely going to be very worth it. So just keep that in mind. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this build. What would you change differently about it? And other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. When I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.